Hello, this is part two of my careers week final day, so let's get to it. So after the lesson with Nadia, we had a second lesson with her. There was more like an industry talk with her. So we just basically talked about like different sort of stuff really. So for starters, we started talking about sorry, I got lots of notes here, just so if I can just quickly find the first note, it was well, first she told us about casting, like what is casting, and casting is a casting director looking at you to see if you are right for doing the job really. So yeah, so they're just looking to like find the best with casting directors. Their job is to find the best. Sorry, the what did I say? Yeah, that was it. The best talent really. So they want to find someone that is has the talent for this job, like has the talent to play this sort of character really. So if they say no to you due to like a I don't know why they really say no. Maybe it's just that they're not looking for someone. Well, maybe there's just someone that caught their eye really why they didn't choose you. But I wouldn't take it to heart because 90% of the chances or 50% of the chances you don't really get picked. So I wouldn't really take it to like a ouch. Of course, it's something to improve on, but I think the main thing is that if you, excuse me, if you mainly do something that they know they'll remember you by, it's like, oh, that's really good, like really, really good. So and yeah, also when it comes to like sending out auditions, there's if I can find it. See, here's the thing when you send out little auditions about yourself, which I've learned from Nadia, is that it's gotta be short and simple, quick. Just tell them your name and a, a bit about like I wouldn't say yeah, just give like a rough stuff about yourself. It's like a bit about yourself. Don't give them like a lot. Just give them like just a little bit like, hi, my name's Ricardo. I'm studying blah blah blah. I'm at I would like you to come and see this play. I'll pay for the tickets, blah blah blah. And you can even show them like a little clips of like just not even not. I mean like 30 seconds max of like your monologue, like a really good monologue from in the past or present that you've done, or like a really good skill that you're really good at, and I mean really good at. For example, I'm good at gymnastics, so I can do cartwheels, backflips, front flips, all sorts of stuff. Really, I'm good at that. I'll probably put a skill that you're confident at because there's times where people just put in skills where they're like, oh yeah, I'm good at it, but when it comes to the actual audition, they're like, yeah, I actually can't do that. So it's better off to put stuff where you know you're good at instead of just put stuff where you don't know you're good at. So yeah, that's probably the best thing. Oh, and when sending emails to an agent, I should have made that clear really. Yeah, you're sending this to an agent if you wanna, get notice, is probably not to send emojis. Because if you send emojis, they're gonna be very confused, not confused, but like it doesn't show professionalism really. So probably to avoid that, avoid sending emojis when it comes to that sending agents, hey, come to watch my show, it's really great. Like I'll probably avoid that. But yeah. Um there was another part. Give me a second. Alright, so then we start talking about advertising. Now this was actually really interesting. So I'll give an example. Advertising for Coca-Cola. What's the first thing when you think about Coca-Cola? Well, for me, it's red, fizzy drink, and Santa. And like the reason why Santa's red is because of Coca-Cola. Like he was originally green, so thanks a lot, Coca-Cola. But if you think about it, if you're going for audition for an energy drink or like a big brand like Coca-Cola, I think the easiest thing to do is to wear red, because number one, it shows you're ready, you're committed as well. And number two, red. Like if you're going for audition for Pepsi, wear blue. If you're going for audition for the Barbie movie, wear pink. There's like you shouldn't be wearing any like black goth clothes. Like you should be wearing like something like pink because pink it really highlights like the whole Barbie theme. So go wear pink. And yeah, really just do that. I'll say with Coke though, you can get away with it, but like if you're doing like some other advert where you're not really there's not really any colors to it, then just yeah, just try not to wear like you know what I'm on about. Um, the rules. Okay, wait. Before I go to the rules, because the rules are a lot. Um, if any audition, if any like director, not director, any casting director says, is there any more questions? Say yes. Always say yes because it shows that you're interested into the whole thing. Even though you may know the answer, it shows them that you're very interested. So it's good to be asking those sort of questions. I'm just gonna quickly shut the door real quick. Hopefully that helped. But yeah, asking questions like that, it shows that you're interested and you're very engaged, and that might be like to the cast director that oh, this person's really into it. He's wearing pink for the Barbie movie. He's asking lots and lots of questions. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I want to see him again. The rules, the rules. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to the rules with doing adverts. For example, if I'm see, I've done a Samsung advert in the past when I was a little kid, so that's fine and all that. But of course, I was a kid. If I was an adult now, and like which I am now, if I was to be in a Samsung advert now, I will need a where is it? A buyout. I'll need a buyout. I'll always need a buyout, and a buyout. Well, I'll get to a buyout, but if you ever have you why am I talking about? You know, there's something called imperpetrated. That's what it is. It's where they use your face forever, more or less. So they have your face to like any sort of brand, and they keep it there forever. That means you can't do any other brands for the rest of your life. So if I did like a Coca-Cola advert, and they had my face for Coca-Cola for like the rest of their life, that means I can't do any Pepsi, Fanta, 7 Up, because that's their competition, because I got my face stuck on there. And as I was saying before, a buyout is like I can buy myself out of it. I'll still get paid, of course, but like I'll be able to get out of it for like say for instance I use my buyout. They'll be like, okay, you got 5 years, then you're free. So during that 5 years, I can't be in any other Pepsi or 7 Up or Fanta advert. I gave an example. I'll send the video, but there's an example of me saying, if I was in a JD Sports advert, for like I don't know 5 years, I can't be in a Foot Locker advert because it just shows that I'm well not show, but it doesn't. It's not the right thing to do, and I want to do the right thing and not do stuff like that. And yeah, and there's something called um, where is it? If I can find it, how to open. Um, if I can find it, give me 1 second. Um, yeah, that was it. Found it. So there's a channel called Venmo. I'm gonna say Venmo. I'm gonna send. If it's not there, then it begins. I'll spell out for you. It's Vimeo, and that's a channel where you can basically just send in like your self tapes or monologues. Nadia did mention that this is probably the best website to do because YouTube is very busy, and if I'm a casting director and I got lots of auditions, like so much stuff going on in my head, I don't want to sit for 30 seconds looking at an advert just to watch like some person's monologue. I want to just see them quick and like, oh okay, that's it. So I can show you what it says. There it is. That's the word, if you can read it. But would it be best if I can it the same way? But yeah, it costs 150 probably a year, but it's less busy and it's worth it because I'll be noticed. So give it a try. It's the same for Spotlight as well. Like if I want to get into Spotlight, then I got to be in some, not some, like quite a few stuff. I think it's like 3 things I need to be on, so I get credited on for me to actually be on Spotlight. But Spotlight is like the main one which I want to be on. Yes, it's expensive, but I want to do it. I want people to notice me, so this is one of the reasons. This is one of the things which I have to do. And there's lots of ways I can get myself noticed, like post some content of my performance more on this website. Like there's quite a lot. Put my copy the link and put it in like my social medias, like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Facebook's a good one because lots of old people, I wouldn't say old, no offense, but like casting directors, they're a bit like middle-aged people, so they tend to go on Facebook a lot. And if they see like some of my videos, it might catch their eye. So, and yeah, that's what I say really. Oh, and don't lie on your CV. There's quite a lot of people that tend to lie on their CV, and it never goes good. Never goes good. So don't lie. Don't lie on your CV. That's number one. If you can't do American accent, don't do American accent. Or if you can't do American accent, don't put I can master all accents, including American. I can do all American accents. Don't do that. And yeah, I think then we started talking about like why, um, just like the what's it? How you say it? Just more about casting really. So like, why is it now that people are complaining about like this whole thing where like, oh, you're changing characters' races for no reason. Well, we just want to make. I feel like Nadia gave us an answer, and the answer is that we want to make sure everyone is inclusive, and it does make sense sometimes as well. Really, why people tend to add like I don't know, change the race, not change the race, but like well, really is change the race. Just like they just want to make everyone feel included, really. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, because I can give you an example why it's bad, because I give you a good example why it's good. A good a good reason is the Little Mermaid. How we changed the race for Little Mermaid. It's good because it now allows black girls to feel very more inclusive, really, and you don't really get to see many black girls really in a Disney princess movie. The bad news is with it, I'm not talking about Little Mermaid, I'm talking about Snow White, where we have the 7 dwarfs, who are supposed to be dwarfs, but you actually got them as grown people, like grown tall people. It then it doesn't affect me, but then you can argue and say, what about all the dwarf actors that have been waiting for this job role? It it's kind of upsetting because they've probably been waiting for this for their whole life. So it's like a balance, really. And yeah, that was really all to the lesson, really. We all had different types of questions. I'll send you the videos, but yeah, it was a really good careers week actually. I wouldn't say well, I would say great day. It was really amazing. Every single day I had in careers week was really great, and I really did enjoy it. Sadly, this is probably my last one at Nescott College, but it was it was definitely the best way to go out, really, and I'm happy with it. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next week. See ya.